Hello, good morning everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Nataliya as always. Yes, I'm still Nataliya. Lovecraftforever. Today we have part number 2 of big haul from DpClubs. Now the first video was about diamond painting. There was some gorgeous project up there, 3D project, some tools, and I think you should go check it out the video first. Look for the links under my video in the description box. It's always there. And also don't forget that I always have some discount codes up there, always pinned to the every single video. Now we have in here for today, I pick 2 of the cross stitch kits. We have some tray storage organizer for your threads, and the most the most exciting part that I'm really excited to review, this is little package right in here. So why don't we let's start from it, because I cannot wait anymore. Now what this is, maybe too much, this is thread beeswax. If you have well, let's just say I do have one cross stitch. There is a 2 pair of wolves that Catherine, my friend, already created that one. So I don't know, Catherine, how was your threads, but mine dark brown that I work right now on the top of my canvas, it keep tangling up. The other threads looks nice and smooth, but that particular color of brown always try to tangle up. So I thought this beeswax thread smoother or thread lubricate, I don't know how would you call this, but I think, oh okay, that's how it's connected. Good thing I have a scissors next to me. So I'm thinking maybe this will help. I do have a real stuff that I really need to save this sticker for the reference. Maybe I can cut carefully number. Okay, I have a beeswax that I purchased from a local farmer, the whole kilogram of beeswax, and Catherine and I, my little girl Catherine, we were doing some lotions, lip balms, you know, the beauty product. But this is okay, I don't like the sticker on it. Can we get a nice? So I still have my number, but no sticky residue. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I think it's all. Sometimes when you do fast like this, the leftovers of glue will be coming out. Okay, I need to save this for later for the link, so it's faster to find. So yes, my beeswax that I have, I melt it and shape it out different shapes, and I'm using a little fish, really kind of hard. And when I go through with my threads, the first, it's kind of like particles of beads sticking to the threads till you kind of rub it off the threads and it's coming out. Then it's kind of smooth. So I thought, let me try how this look like. Can we open? Oh yeah, actually you can refill it. Oh, so since I can open this, I might well able to refill it later with my beeswax. I just want to see the, yeah, definitely feels like a little bit softer than mine. Maybe mine beeswax I need to kind of remelt to make it more fresh. But here is the way you do it. You put your thread inside and you just hold the one side and just run through, and it should be help with no tangle in your threads, and your cross stitches will layer in much nicer. So I'm super excited, and we will be testing out by opening one of the cross stitches kits, so we will run through one thread and see how that looks like, how that feels like, and hopefully will work awesome. So it's like on both sides, and I like the idea that you can open and refill later. Yeah, that's great. I was super excited and cannot wait fast enough to receive this. So thank you so much, DpClubs. I do appreciate so much. They are always so nice to me. And now we have in here, they have lots of these organizers, and I'm using one currently with my wishing well. I have some other one that I'm trying to I will kitten up and organize better on a wooden boards kinda. But look how beautiful. Let me open them all together. I just love the design on them. You can fit on each one. This one 20 and 20. Yes, so each of them can fit 20 numbers of threads. So if you have a big canvas, there you go, 60 colors you can put all together on this tree. That you can order separately them. They didn't come in a pack of 3. I just wanted to review all 3 and see, because I know the other ones that I reviewed before, they were like so good quality, very smooth, and I feel like this one is the same thing. That very nice work, and especially they put this time to design and burn design on it. It looks so good, and price is good for them as well. Different shapes up there, even have some kind of like animals. Some of them shape as like a stitching machine or like an artist palette. They just gorgeous. Look at this mandala. You know I love mandala a lot, and they are so beautiful. Let me get, okay, look at this, 3 different designs. Let me show you more close. Here's design done so well, so beautiful. And I should show you like this, so the number facing you from 1 to 20. Very nicely done. Looks like a little bit chipped in here, but it's smooth finish. It's not sharp. Probably when they cut a little bit happened, but even like in here, see where the threads go through. If you can see how smooth it's done, there's no pieces of wood sticking out whatsoever. So they really did a good job. Now look at this design. This one probably the most like vibrant and darker and just so gorgeous. Remind me henna. How do you call it? Henna, the design on the hands that Indian people do for their ceremony at the wedding or lots. So it's kind of like a popular one year. Everybody in here even was doing a henna design. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at the even design in here on the edges. Also looks perfect. Here's the backing of it. This is just a darker spot from the tint on the inside. I think it's like a burn. Yeah, I think it's a wood burner. That's what they do, a little bit thing. If you wanna, you can just grab a cinder block or your nail file coming out. But this is not gonna do anything bad for your threads. Wow, so pretty. Now look at this design. If you wish, you can color it. That would be a good idea as well. It's like for those who like to color mandala, you can definitely, that's actually a good idea. It's a very tiny, you know, you see in this very close to a camera, so it looks bigger design, but you really need to have a very like a thin point pen to able to color on the inside, or markers were very thin tips. But definitely you can do that to organize, but to me it's beautiful already as it is. So yes, I do love them a lot, and I definitely recommend. There's some of them, like this one, have 20 numbers for the threads. They have different one. They have like a 30, I think, on one, or even more. So there's different designs up there. Check it out. You are going to love them for sure. All the same size. doesn't have in here measuring tape, but compared to my hands, you can see the size. And you don't really need them to be bulky, you want this to be compact, but there's a lots of threads gonna be hanging in here, and you can literally later just grab it on you know, the shower curtains, those hoops, put them all together like this, so threads will be hanging down, and when they flat, they will take even very little space in your room, even put them in a closet to hang nicely together for the bigger design, or each for little one designs for the threads. Awesome, awesome, super awesome tools. Now let me show you some two canvases that I picked for today review. Put this on the other side. Okay, now this canvas that I have right now, I will show you. I have an electronic, an XSD file. I think that's what it is. I do have, but of course, you know, this is a printed canvas, so it's already, you don't have to count and look in a pattern. You just start to cross stitch, and that's it. And look at this one, Fall Time. It's called Atom Scannery, 14 count Ada, 36 by 30 centimeters. This picture are so beautiful in the tone colors. The story colors in here are so gorgeous. Look at this, so warm. You know this, we call, how you call them when it's a fall time and it's nice and warm and the webs flying? I think in Canada we call them Indian summer. How do we call them in Ukraine? In Ukraine we call grandma's summer. When the trees like this and it's so nice and warm like summer, but it's a fresh air, not burning sun air. So this is the picture, remind me of time like this when it's nice and warm. Look at this beautiful cottage. Well, it's not really a cottage, looks like a mansion up there. It's a beautiful house up there. And then big gorgeous tree. How do you call the tree? You forgot the name of the tree. Ukrainian name would be dub, D-U-B, dub. In here, those nuts on it. Oh my God, I cannot think of now. But look at this passage, those bricks, road, the little creek with the bridge shape, it's so nice. The reflection of the house and the water and the trees looks so magical. Up there, tree branch came out, looks like could be a squirrel living up there, maybe, who knows, maybe it's nest inside, the imaginary. And it's just beautiful, gorgeous. Now the image that I have in 36 colors. So let's see how much in here. In here, ooh, I like this one much better, because in here we have 41 colors and backstitch in 2 colors. Oh, Joy Sunday did a good job. I like this one better. Yes, you can see the backstitching on a house and on a brick road in here, a little bit on the bushes. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I love the, oh yeah, lots of backstitching, all those black lines, lots of backstitching. You can see, like, for example, in here all the tree trunks and branches. Yes, so you know what, it's fun to do backstitching. Don't afraid of doing it. Just check some of my video tutorials. It's so easy, and you can see, especially my latest cross stitch that I did, backstitch and whips. You can see up front your eye have image getting contrast and picture kind of coming to life. It's a magical. Let's see the canvas. Canvas not look big at all. Look at this. Put on a circle hoop. You can keep it even in your hands, doesn't even need any frame, or even do like I do, you know, in my hands, stitching like this, or from one and go from another side. I like to stitch sometimes that way, but here it is, very, very colorful. Let me just check. Okay, no, now I'm looking upside down. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, very easy to stitch. There's some big chunks of colors in here. They all kind of like, when you start, you can stitch thread all the way to the end. They can all connect together nicely. Yeah, no confetti. It's going to be gorgeous. Yes, look at this beautiful print on it as well. Nice and crispy. All those colors, DMC, look how they printed, very nice. Am I showing you upside down? Of course I am. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Look at those numbers. Have even big numbers you can read so clearly. Yeah, beautiful already. I love when company do stitching all the way around. That's awesome, because for me, I'm kind of lazy to pull out my sewing machine to do that, and I would rather just sit an hour stitch around canvas to just make sure it's not some fabric I don't even stitch around, just stitching it, because I have no time for that. I need to stitch design. So sometimes I skip, sometimes I do. Now let's see the threads colors in here, because it looks so colorful. In here doesn't look like much of the colors. It's just because it's not very big design, so the threads kind of like a little bit of each. Mostly of them have a one thread only. Look at this. All of this. Oh, this one have two. Maybe this one and this one too. The rest is like one thread only. Oh no, this is like the whole link. It's not folded on half. So yeah. Two. This one might be three, probably 3 or 4, and the rest of is like 1. And then we have more colors in here. Oh yeah, you can see all those browns up there and greens. I always so attractive to this green combo. The way they blend together, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness, this canvas is gorgeous. And here's more colors, maybe like this. Nice. And of course, 2 needles as always. These needles are so tiny. Sometimes when canvas is so stiff, I think I broke 2 or 3 already needles like this. That's why they always put 2 of them. So if you have many cross stitch kits, you probably have lots of needles. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Love combo in here in colors, like everything in here just so perfect. And of course you can see that this is partial. You can even frame in a round frame maybe. Yeah, it's not exactly circle, it's not exactly square, so something between. All right, lovely colors. Love this one image. Okay, and then I have one more. Feels very special about this one. Feels a little bit heavier because it's a little bit bigger. And for some reason this canvas already making me goosebumps. Isn't that weird that sometimes some product that I review making me goosebumps? There's something special about them, and I really feel like sometimes I have some kind of like a thing in me that I can predict stuff or feel stuff that other people can't. So this is, look at this. When I saw this on a website, it just attracted me so much. First of all, the crispiness of this image. And then this image called With Love in the Hands, 14 count, 50 by 33 centimeters. Now, what do you think about this image? What it says to you? All the birds came friendly, not afraid of human. And I'm thinking this is a religion image. Do you think it's a hands of God? It feels like it, and I think that's what it is, because this white robe and birds love him, don't afraid. And I think it's the hands of maybe Jesus, God's hands. It's just so peaceful to even look on this image and just observe. Like, I don't know, it's so much. Now look at the shading up there, like in here, those shades of green, how beautiful those shady area up there. Never mind the job on the hands. Look how beautiful shading on the hands. It's almost like real hands. You can feel the skin. The birds colors in here, so beautiful. Many different colors. Look at this wings in this bird. It's such a peaceful image. I love it. Tell me what this image tell you. Like, what do you think is going on in this picture? I think it's a God's hands. I would name it that way. So let's see what we have with this image. How many colors? Lots of backstitching also. I can see that already. All the birds, feathers, the hands. But that's what will make it so crispy and beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at it. It's 6 pages. That's how they separate it. Very super shiny pages. Look at this, so shiny. Would be difficult to do if you want to do an accounted stitch, because it will reflect lots of light. Okay, so this is the page that I need. We have in here, in full stitch, we have 26 colors. We have French knot in here in one color, 5200. I wonder, where does French knot go? Oh, okay. The eye of the bird. Is it only this one? Yes. So eyes of the bird, that's the only French knot. So basically you can even put bead if you don't like to do French knot. Also you can just stitch full stitch if you don't like a French knot. Doesn't have to be. And then we have 4 colors in back stitch. Wow, love this image. So precious, so precious. I love birds, any birds. I love them. Oh, gorgeous image. I just, like, whoever who developed this cross stitch creates such a good colors that it looks almost like real. I still like cannot pick the right words to describe. Okay, my video will stop any second, but it stopped, so we will continue. Let me see the canvas first, the size of it. You know what, it's a nice size. It's a nice size to kind of to measure for you. It's from the elbow a little bit more. Well, if we get from the inside of the printed area, that's the length of my arm in here to my elbow. So it is comfortable size to put picture, and it's easy to find frame this size. Look at this one, print looks so good. Lots of color in here, like just the one color. Let me check one more time. Picture, is it in a picture like this? Yes, definitely. Definitely black background, lots of same color. Is it going to be 310? Pink one, whatever is the pink one. Number one, yeah, 310. 310. Yeah, so it's going to be all the black one, and then lots of colors. So it's a easy, very easy image to stitch. This one, that like to create his rope clothes in here, it's basically non-stitch spot. So all this, it's a partial. You don't have to stitch white unless you want to and you have a white threads, then definitely you can to make a full stitch. But here's your option, you don't have to, and you're still gonna have a beautiful image to kind of imitate his clothes. Here's the print, very nice and vibrant. You can easily separate colors by the shades, nothing similar close to each other. It's already nicely stitched, and of course all the symbols also in here. Look, the clarity of the print looks beautiful. Wow, how much I love this, so much. Now let's see the colors in here. Lots of black. We have some extras in here, and look at this, like soothing brown and grayish colors. Beautiful combo, like right in here. And then lots of different browns. There is some white. White, where is white go? 26. Oh, it's on the blue colors for the birds' bellies. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't leave white for the birds as well, because it is same white as a background. So that's interesting. Actually, it's not really white. No, it's 5200, so it is white. But on a picture, it's showing kind of like a gray. If you look picture, the bird not exactly white. It looks gray, right? Belly. So I don't know. Now on the side colors, nice, very nice. And here is what I'm going to do. Maybe on a black. Okay, let me put this little bit aside, bring you a little bit close to me as much as possible. Okay, we're still in focus. And I will pick black thread, because maybe in a black we will see the best. And I will pretend, for example, let's say we are going to stitch in 2 threads, and I will separate like this, 2 threads in here. Okay, and I want to try the beeswax. So basically, sometimes good from one time, or you can run through twice or 3 times, whatever you need. So you put in one of those opening up there, just hold with your finger on one side and pull from another. Let's do one more time, so it's cover all the way around. Now let's see how this feels. Oh, see, it feels smooth. Mine, when I do with my beeswax, because I don't have a tool like this, so I'm just holding a chunk of wax in my hand and just pull a thread through, and sometimes the bits of wax sticking. I might have to remelt mine to make it more softer again. But here it is. If we can compare a little bit, I don't know how much we will see. Okay, here we are. This one, fluffy and kind of wiggly. This one is more straight now, so it's not gonna curl up while you're stitching, and it's waxed now. Definitely will be easier to stitch. You see how nice and straight now, instead of being a wiggle. If I would get another 2 threads, let me separate kind of side by side. Okay, we would separate side by side, 2 threads. Okay, it's a little bit shorter now because it's stretched, right? But for example, here's the one that we didn't have a wax on it. and the one that has a wax, look how nice and straight, and this one have a wiggles. And you can separate one by one and actually wax them separately, then put together and stitch. That way even gonna be more perfect, perfect to stitch. Usually I separate just like I did, 2 threads at once and just let hang down and let them wiggle. Sometimes, very often lately actually, I was just holding the old threads together and just pull 1 thread at a time and then put another thread. Now it's wax separated, so it's going together because it's stuck together, but it's easier to pull out 1 thread at a time, just like this, and pull out another one, and that way they will layer together nicer and not so much wiggle, so your cross stitches will look much better as well. Alright, so this is going to be a game changer for my Wolves canvas, because it's such a beautiful canvas, and I have lots of those brown colors to work with, big area, and the threads just keep crawling up on me and tangle up to the knot. So I will be using this maybe even tonight. I think I will stitch a little bit tonight. But also, what do you think about all this stuff in here? Love it, love it. Such a beautiful product. Please check them out, the website. And by the way, they just added lots of new product. If you want to see a whole bunch of cool stuff, go to DpClubs, and on the top of their website there's a different category. Look for the creative craft or something, or creative product, something like this. So when you click on it, there's a lots of different new product up there that actually I ordered some today. So we'll see if they will ship to me that package or not. I need to get approval first because they asked me to pick some products for review, and I picked some of those new items, but I just gonna tell you right now, go check it out, because so much awesome stuff. There also new cross stitch canvases, there's a lots of new diamond paintings and like tools, accessories. That is amazing. And of course the cross stitching is just so beautiful. And this is just I just grab in my hands and give me goosebumps again. Okay, so this is probably signed from somewhere higher that give me shimmers. Oh, I just feel like I should even start on it. Well, how many starts do I need to begin with? But I mean, how can I resist? How can I resist? What do we think? What do we like? How can we see everything in one shot? There. Which one is your favorite? This one or this one? And what do you think about these tools? Let me know in the comments below. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, for staying with me. Thank you so much, DpClubs, for providing us with such a beautiful product in your store. And the owner of the store, oh my god, she works so hard. She's working day and night. I'm not kidding you, because we are chit chat and email often, and she's a really hard working girl, and I wish her all the best and success in her journey. So if you like to support her as well, go ahead and order some product. Check it out. If I do have a, I think I do have a do I have a I keep mixing up a discount code, probably for some reason. I think not 15 off, or it's a different one store. Don't remember, so don't be lazy. Go check it out. Click that button under my video, show more, and go to the discount codes portion of the description box, and you will see. So let's support the store, because they are really, really good. Since I told them to separate Joy Sunday from no brands images, they did like next day. I'm not joking. They are very dedicated people. So whatever I have some suggestion, recommendation, they would always do the best to provide, because me being a reviewer and you being a viewer, together with you, we know what we want, we know how the product should look like and what we're looking for. So from your comments I get these ideas and what your wishes, and I just pass it over to the store, and they try to do the best to organize their store in the best way for you, so it's easy for you to shop. I think the only thing I have to tell them, I think they still don't have a wish list. I think that's what they really need to look for to create a wish list. Not sure if I recommend that before, but definitely wish list make a big difference. But we can put our product that we like for later to shop if we don't have money right away, right? That would be good to have. So definitely have to create wish list. Other than that, there's lots of product up there, so please check it out, and I cannot wait to read your comments and see what you think about these images. And do I really need to start on this one, because it just, my eyes keep falling on it, and every time I touch this I'm going goosebumps all over me. So this is something very, very special, and I feel like I feel like this is, you know, to talking about I think it is a religion image, and I think all these birds represent my angels that it's up there. So yeah, I will start. Plus it's a partial, so it will be fast. Just will be stitching when I have those special moods. They want to be peace and quiet and thinking, and this is really will bring it peace into cross stitch. Well, I like cross stitch anything anyway. It's peaceful with every image, but this is something special. It's like, remember diamond painting with the branch that I still did not finish, but I'm happy that I have it, because that one is too was something very, very special about that. So same thing about this one. So I think I will start, I don't know, hopefully finish something before that. Love you all, stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow.